What is the longest shot in Basketball Zero? Is it perfection's perfect step? Or is it the Emperor's fourth shot? Well, today, we find out. We'll be testing every shot from every style in the game, then ranking them on a tier list to determine which style has the longest shot. And you won't believe who has the farthest one, starting with Playmaker. Now, of course, the style revolves around playmaking, and the first move is Nutmeg. Now, that's not a shot, but you know what is? Playmaker has a move called Alley-oop, and if one of your teammates goes near the net, go out, Sloth.
I'm going, Dad.
I can throw the alley-oop from about here and get a point. Now, the question is, how far can it go? Let's see the range on alley-oop. Now, it looks like I can do it from here. Oh, nah. But apparently when Playmaker awakens, his range gets even farther. Check this out. First, I get a shot called push-off. Let's see how far Playmaker's shot can shoot from. Too far away from the hoop. Can you stand in front of me there, Devin? Back up.
Hey,
Yeah.
give me this.
I'm still too far?
Yeah, how about here?
Oh, there we go. Oh. Well, you know, that's not far at all. It looks like Playmaker's farthest shot is his alley-oop. And when your teammate's under the net, I think I can do it from how far? Let's try half court. Right here? No. Closer. Closer. Right about there. Not bad range, but this is just the beginning. And technically, my teammate's the one who scored. So for now, Playmaker has the farthest shots, but I think we can go farther. And next up, we have Giant. Actually, this character is Muri Sakabara from Kuroko no Basket, and bro is not a shooter. My first move is charge. That's not really a shot. When I don't have the ball, I can use a snatch block and jump and grab it. That doesn't count. The only shot move I have is post form. And I guess if I back up Super Devil, oh, wait, that's the dunk. I got negative range. Post form could actually be used as a post hook. Oh, look at the range. Look at the range. Sheesh. I'm gonna lie, my boy has no range at all. I'm not gonna lie, you can't be a range shooter if you're not shooting a three. That's kind of sad, because even if we use the awakening, the only thing we get is the flex on the other team. I still only have charge, contact dunk, which is negative range, and then nothing against me, Devin. I'm sorry about this, bro.
I think we're on the wrong net.
Since I have to dunk, no range here. Slam it, but Giant got a nice place right in the sad tier. And next up, we have none other than Perfection. See Sloth getting those premium shots in the lobby?
I'm the best cameraman.
Camera Sloth. Now, this character used to be so broken, and the fact it's based off a Dragon Ball character doesn't help. Devin, why don't you go ahead and shoot the ball?
I got this. What's it?
First move, blink. Now, that is not a shot. That is a block move. It was the most broken move ever, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for perfect dribbling. And as you can see, it leads to perfect step. Now, a dribble move is one thing, but when it comes with a shot, look at the range. Look at the range. Sheesh. Almost half court. Actually, let's see how far I can go. If I use perfect dribbling from here, the range I'd say is about right here. This is as far as it goes from, but at least it works. So Playmaker has moved out the #1 shot, and we now have Perfection as the farthest shot so far. But we're just getting started, because next up, we got Phantom, based off the main character, Kuroko. Phantom has no shot. Actually, now Phantom has two moves. The first one is Bullet Pass, and as you can see, the range must look at teammate. Wait, Devin, come closer.
Okay.
It works from about there. Oh, well, that's not really a shot, but you know what is? Phantom. I have an idea. Okay, Devin, stand under the net. This could work, this could not. Now, if my teammate stands right under, and then I use the Phantom ability, I should go invisible and then toss the ball to my teammate. Bro, that's not a shot either. But when Phantom awakens, he actually gets a move that can score. And this may have the longest range yet. That's what I would say if it wasn't Kuroko. Okay, look at this. I got Phantom Oop. Now, if I use Phantom Oop from right inside the 3 line, it triggers a cutscene. With a teammate, you run past the player, and I actually pass it to somebody else. It counts for me, but that range is not very far at all. But what I will say, it's a little farther than Giant. Yeah, nah, they're about the same. They're both kind of sad. They can't even shoot a 3. Next up, we got Clutch. A reliable all-around with a clutch shooter's mentality. Now, Clutch has 2 moves. Pressure defense. Yep, D him up. D him up. Slaps the ball away. It definitely didn't shoot nothing. I slapped the ball pretty far, though. But at least I got jump shot. Ugh!
What kind of shot is that? Who jumps like that?
Bro, jump before a shot. That is definitely up and down, a double dribble. It's something. But it works from inside the 3 pretty good. But can you shoot a 3 with it? Hold on, right about here. Jump shot. Too far away. A little closer. Wait. Oh my gosh. That was almost as far as Perfect Cell. But Clutch isn't done yet. Remember, he's Clutch. We got the awakening right here. Keep passing to me. And he gets access to a move literally called Clutch 3. Now, how far can it go? Is it shorter than his jump jump shot? Jump shot works from here? Oh, yeah, it is. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's shorter than his jump shot. Oh, at least he splashed, though. Sheesh. Well, Clutch actually has a pretty decent range. I'd actually put him in the range category. The Playmaker is now moved down the mid. It looks like we got our tiers active now. But it's time to see where everybody else goes. Now we got Ace.
You ain't no Ace.
Hey, right, calm down, Jamal. Now pull out the 9. Okay, look. Ace's first move is Athletic Drive. This isn't a shot if you use it from far. But if you use it close to the hoop, it actually is an automatic layup. Negative range. But you know what does have range? Athletic Fade. The shot is intended to be used within the 3 line and can work from right about here without an issue. Pretty much goes in every time. That's a 3. But what good Ace players can do is extend this range a lot by using your Athletic Fade and turning to the side, then looking at the net. My range is now increased to about there.
Bro might be an Ace.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on, let me try to get into the middle a little bit. Right about here. Oh, please tell me. That was close.
I still think Clutch might be a little further. More guaranteed.
You know what? I think it is. Like, Athletic Fade starts... You can actually start it right here, though. I think... Yeah, you could start it right here. So if we include the startup, you could start it farther. But the shot doesn't work unless you're about here, right?
Yeah.
Well, at least I could awaken. And this is where Aomine shines. Yeah, this is based off the street dribbler. Aomine, and he has no shots. All he has, actually, is this nice
wait.
He's got a nice little dunk. Oh, dunking on him. That move's called Too Easy. Another move he has is called Jelly Layup. Now, this is actually canon,
this time.
as he did this in the anime. You do not got nothing. Watch out, bro. But if we had to rank it on the tier list, what tier would Ace go?
Now, I think he deserves to go just below Clutch, because he's kind of cool.
You know, Ace is fire, but Amine was not a 3-point shooter. He is in range, though.
He do.
But if you want to see some real range, it's time for us to pull out Chuck, the egoist that misses 50% of their shots. Chuck's first move is called Dribble King, where he has a 50% chance of losing the ball or keeping it. I kept it that time. That's fire. Half the other time I lose it. Oh, there it goes. yeah, at least the ball went pretty far. But where Chuck actually cooks is this move called Heat Check. This move has range. I can use Heat Check from right about there. Heat Check. And that counts as a 3. But as you can tell, the move doesn't activate till you're right here. And Perfect Sal was shooting from about here. Well, no worries, because Chuck can awaken. Give me that ball. Hold on. Now, this character is actually based off Julian Newman, the guy who was supposed to go pro. Anyways, and he has a move that comes with a set called Let Me Cook. Now, this is a 3-point shooting move. And I think if I could use it from right about here, right there. So we see the range, and I'm hitting this. If this doesn't go in, it doesn't count.
Just do it!
But you know me, I never miss. Come on! I guess right here is kind of range. Like, this is not bad. Actually, this is range. What the heck?
Oh.
Yeah, he ain't Perfect Sal. Chuck doesn't have the #1 shot, but he does have a little oomph to him. Let's put him right about here. But I think it's time we dethrone perfection. Because next up, we have a legendary Lock. First defense-based style. And I know what you're thinking, Fiji, how could defense score? Lock only has 2 moves. Hands up, which blocks any shot or pass within vicinity. Yeah, see that? Auto block. And he also has interception, where he can grab the ball from a passing player. But that has nothing to do with a shot. So technically, Lock's like last. Psych! My boy can awaken. Nobody ever cares about defense. Well, joke's on you, buddy. Both. Oh, that's why I love it. Shit. Now, here's the thing with Lock. He has a move called Clamp. Let me show you how this works. Come here, Devin. On my side of the court, if I use clamps, it's an auto steal move that lets me take a ball from another player. Very graphically, I hold on to it and I smile. But when used on the other team side of the court, right here, yeah, now it does. Clamps is actually a move that shoots the ball. Rolo dunks it. I don't know where he came from, but it has some range to it. Now, how far does it go? This is like Perfect Sal's range. If this doesn't beat it, look where I'm standing. Back up some more. I think if you're closer. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this move could basically work from half court. We're just gonna check how far truly can go. And I think perfection has finally been dethroned. Not bad. Or should I say, our new #1 shot is a defender. Like, what is happening? But there's still 6 styles left. And next up, we pulling out the Emperor, the first miracle style in the game, the absolute king, anywhere and everywhere. Now, this character is based off Akashi from Kuroko no Basket, my favorite character in the anime, and this range is devastating. Now, first he has a defense move called Emperor's Reach. If Devin shoots and I use the move, I will take the ball no matter what he does. But that's not a shot. I also have Emperor's Dribble that allows me to drop a player to their knees and then drive past them with Emperor Drive. But also not a shot. You know what it is? If I draw my boy's team, I get access to a move called Ultimate Pass. And if you look, just passes it right to my teammate. But why this is special, you see what it just said there? When you use Ultimate Pass, you get access to Force Shot. It forces your teammate to basically shoot from anywhere. Let's see how far this goes. First, we started from half. I'm gonna stand at the half line. Ultimate Pass. Force Shot. Splash! Oh my goodness. It already works from half. But what if I back it up? First, we'll start off with backing up my teammate. If I ultimate pass from here, my teammate's too far away from the hoop to shoot, which means they have to be in 3 range. But I don't have to be. To use my pass, as long as my teammate's at the 3 line, I can back up right about here. And Force Shot. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my. We were able to score from all the way here in the circle. I don't know if any shot is beating this. Although I didn't shoot it, that still counts as a shot because I made it happen. And I haven't even awakened yet. This is a miracle style after all. Bow your heads, peasants. Actually, I don't think he said that. Now, I get access to a move called Emperor. It's my only new move. And I can't use Emperor unless somebody's in front of me. And the range is pretty far, but it's definitely not farther. It's definitely not farther than his pass, but it still puts Emperor at the new #1 shot. Locke, I'm sorry. You got a lot of characters with range. Only one character's kind of mid, at least for now. Because next up, we got Star. And he ain't much of a star when it comes to range. My 2 moves are Drive, which is a dribble, and I got Super Dunk, which definitely does not work from the 3 range. Actually, I can do it from right about my range, everyone. Oh, free throw. Actually, when Star doesn't have the ball, he gets 2 more moves. We get Sky Leap, which is also not a shot, and Dash. Sometimes it could be used as a steal. There we go. Yep, there we go. But where are the range at? Maybe it's in his awakening. Now, this character is based off Kagami from Kuroko no Basket. The main character, I think he's the only one who went pro from the generation of Miracles. Well, he didn't play with them. He should have. And it looks like I got 2 moves. Self-oop, which can it be triggered? Yep, it can be triggered from outside the 3, but I have to score from in the net. That's still a good distance. No. What about Meteor Strike? Right about, oh, I gotta be in the 3. Oh no. Well, a character that can't 3, you know where he goes. Star is going straight to mid behind Playmaker, but he does have a chemical reaction. Check this. Now, when I have a Kuroko on my team, using this bullet pass, we can actually shoot pretty far. Check this. As long as I dash within the hoop range, bullet pass me right about there with the chemical reaction, Star's range goes crazy. Or is it Kuriko's? Or is it? Matter of fact, where you standing, Sloth? All the way at the 3 line? Oh my goodness. Yeah. On the other side of the court. It takes 2 characters to have some range. So imaginary tier. Star plus Kuriko gives you #1 shot. But yeah, we're not gonna count that. Mid. But you know who could change this forever? His name is Jackpot. A style based off Hikari from Jujutsu Kaisen. That's not even basketball related. Like neither Cell. How'd they get in here? Okay, hold on. Now, Jackpot has 2 moves. Lucky Bounce. Which looks like this. And if Devin takes the ball, I can use Jackpot Steal. And a dash. And that has nothing to do with the shot. Now, Jackpot has no shot. Still a very good style. That is until he awakens. Because this is where the shot comes in. And woo-hoo-hoo. Boy, is this a shot. Now, I get 2 new moves. Jackpot, where first of all, I don't need the ball. And then I go ahead and roll for some good luck. Oh, flip my coin. Let me see what I got. Here comes the jackpot. None other than bankruptcy. Well, good thing that doesn't add to our shot. We don't need that. What we actually need is loaded dice. Because when I activate it, I get access to a move called Lucky Pull or a move called, there it is, Lucky Shot. If I'm not mistaken, Lucky Shot should have some range. If we started at half, as you can see, I can make that shot from half. Yes, sir. But can Jackpot take the #1 spot? If I get Lucky Shot and I do it from here, all the way on the other side of the court, the farthest corner, for 3! Splash! We have the longest shot possible in the game. Getting Emperor out of here and Jackpot to #1. We don't need a teammate. We don't need anything. We do it all by ourselves and we can cover the whole court. But what's crazy is Jackpot isn't the only style that can do this. Because next up, we have Flash. A style with no shots. Literally. My first move is Quick Step Drive. Drops the player to their knees. Yeah, stay on your knees, boy. Ow. Stay down there, boy. Yeah, yeah.
Stop.
Stay right there. And then we got Dash. lunge move that teleports you forward. That has nothing to do with the shot. And when you awaken, the same thing happens. Check this out. I may be cooking right now, but this style has no shot. I've already won. And all this is a steal move. If somebody takes the ball from me, as long as I'm on my side of the court, I can steal it back. So wait a sec. I got no shot range at all. And you know what's crazy? This is the style that me and Devin main. It has got no shots. Can you imagine that? W style though. If I had to rate it, I put it in #1 style. I love this style. But as for shot, it's sad. It doesn't even have a 2. Wait, actually, it does. If you come close to the net and use quick step drive, Flash will actually, look how close you have to be. Throw up a layup. It didn't work.
Hey, no, let me show you how it's done, dog. Watch this. I got you. All right. So what's gonna happen? I'm gonna go over here. Huh?
Bro, it doesn't work, bro. You have to be closer.
Nah, I've done this before. Huh? I mained this style.
Bro. See? It's a layup.
Nah, but I've done it from far before.
Yeah, the fact that it has less range than Giant, it's at the bottom of the sad category. The 2 styles remain. It's time to have a range battle. Because next up, we have Sniper, a style based off the best 3-point shooter in basketball history. This includes the NBA. This includes everything. This includes life, existence, your dreams. And his name is Midorima from Kuroko no Basket. You see his green hair? Bro's able to shoot the ball from anywhere. That's literally his ability. Quick release works from inside the paint. I don't know why he has a 2 shooting move, but where he really shines is his move called Perfect Arc. You could use this from literally anywhere. Perfect Arc, right about half court. But we're just getting started, because when this style awakens, victory is inevitable. When the stars align is when I'm in my prime. You get 100% guaranteed full court shot. It's called full court. Matter of fact, it's 99.9%. I've actually seen it missed. But if we line up right where Jackpot took its farthest shot, from right about here, the shot is called full court. You can guess what it does. Full court.
Bro thinks he's Steph Curry. Watch this miss.
Curry? Curry can't do this. Oh! And I adjusted my glasses. You see the sparkle in my eyes? Oh my. Full court works from literally anywhere. Matter of fact, I think if I left this court, it would still work. So we have a tie for longest range. And because it's unblockable, I'm putting it above Jackpot's #1 shot. You can block Lucky Shot, but you can't block full court. So I guess they're tied. Last but not least, we have the Basketball God, the newest limited style in Basketball Zero. Since I can't really rank him, I didn't really have to. His first move is reverse dunk. Now, it's a dunk move that literally you can't use till you get to the 3. So automatically, that's not very far. And considering I dunked, look at me. I was under the net. Negative range. His next move is just Sham God. Someone has to be in front of you to do a crossover. That's not a shot. But what is a shot? Is when the Basketball God awakens. When he comes down from the heavens in the Lambo, the Mercedes truck. I don't know what this is. It got a basketball logo. He got the basketball car? What the heck? My boy from regular show. And he got 3 moves. Now we know Sham God doesn't work, but God's 3. That just sounds good. Now if I use God's 3 from half court, as you see, too far away from who? You have to be so close. And someone must be in front of you to use God 3. Bro, this is, listen, we need the farthest shot. And since we already know what it is, all we have left is dunk over heaven. And you can only use this shot from right about here. At the half-court line, you see it, you take off, and then you slam. Not negative range, 100% aura. He lost, but there's one style that can tie them all, and it's called Copycat. The only one who has a chance against anyone. The Copycat is here, and it's based off Kisei from Kuroko no Basket. Now, his first move is flow step. As you can see, I can use it as a dribble, then burst past a player. It's only for dribbling, but copy is where he shines. Wait, can I copy Emperor? He's a miracle style. I can! Woohoo! But if Copycat copies ultimate pass, now, I'll have my teammates stand in the same spot he was, all the way at the 3 line. This is where the last Emperor could shoot from. Ultimate pass, must be looking at my teammate right about there. And 4 shot. I have it, but I can't make him shoot. Not usable without the ball. It doesn't work for Copycat. No. Well, in base, he could probably shoot as far as Sniper. But what really matters is when Copycat awakens. Yes, sir. This is where we cook. First, Copycat gets an ability called Copy Chain. As long as I'm right with the 3, Copycat could shoot from about here, making it a style that works outside the 3. So it's automatically mid, but to go above mid, if I grab this ball and use 100% copy, I can copy full court. And y'all know what that means. If I back up all the way to the corner and hit a full court shot, that is not your move no more. Copycat has max range, just like everybody else. So depending on the circumstance, he can shoot it full court, putting him in an honest third place. They all have the same amount of distance, but Sniper's the most consistent, giving it #1 shot and longest shot in Basketball Zero. Was that who you thought would win? And click this video on the screen if you want to see us rate all the styles to see how good they really are. I'm Fiji. Thanks for watching, and until next time.
Later days.